Our concern now is that the numbers leaving Libya dropped sharply yesterday. UNHCR has reported that the border on the Libyan side is now manned by heavily armed pro-government forces. We hope that free movement of people can continue. An OCHA-led joint UN assessment mission reached Benghazi yesterday. They report that humanitarian needs in the eastern part of the country are not major at present. However, we do hear worrying reports that supply lines from Tripoli have been cut, which may interfere with supplies of fuel, food and medicines. In recent days, the number of refugees reaching Liberia has risen to above 70,000. These refugees are hosted in 76 villages near the Côte d'Ivoire border. As the political and security situation remains unstable in Côte d'Ivoire, more refugees are expected to arrive in the coming days and weeks. We are also now increasingly worried about the deterioration of the humanitarian situation within Côte d'Ivoire itself. Armed clashes and violent incidents are taking place in Abidjan, Yamoussoukro and western Côte d'Ivoire, which have forced many more civilians to flee. Estimates of the displaced vary, but it is clear that now some tens of thousands of civilians have become internally displaced, including within Abidjan. I'm also concerned about reports from Mandera which indicate that both parties, TFG and Al-Shabaab, are mobilizing their forces for a possible confrontation. The reports of a rising number of civilian injuries attributable to all parties to the conflict is also of growing concern. I again urge all parties to the conflict and AMISOM to comply with international humanitarian law in order to minimize harm to the civilians of Somalia.